Check out Tifo's new merchandise release. Visit shop.tifofootball.com. Thomas Muller has never stopped scoring. His goals have never been beautiful, and they've tended to come in 10s every season, rather than 20s or 30s, but they've never stopped going in, and have been one of the baselines for a decade's worth of Bayern Munich's success. The other thing about Thomas Muller is that he never shuts up. Geisterspiel. That's ghost game in German, the hollowed-out form of the sport that limped on during the pandemic. Those empty stadium matches may not have been much of a spectacle, but they showed just how loud Muller can be. Always shouting, in encouragement, in irritation, as a thorn in an opponent's side, or sometimes, if necessary, in his own teammates. And that is where the Radio Muller nickname comes from. It was given to him by a former Bayern assistant, describing not just his personality. Muller has become gregarious and playful with the media, but also his role. He's not just a motivator, he's an on-field coach. In June 2021, Bayern Munich's official YouTube channel even put out some of his greatest hits, releasing audio captured on pitch-side microphones to the public and further establishing Muller's role as part cheerleader, part commentator, part on-field tactician. "I'm someone who is more confident in addressing others," he said back in late 2021. "I try not to come across as lecturing, but to pass on pertinent information. In general, I try to implement that on the pitch." And indeed he does, again and again. That video described much that everybody already knew, like that he celebrates goals with that loud, familiar "yeah", and that he does so whether his side have just gone a goal up or whether a 5-0 advantage has just become 6. Or that he spends most games in a referee's ear, commenting on the balance of decisions or berating him for an advantage not played. Muller is a rabid competitor, and nobody who's ever watched him celebrate a goal has doubted it. But there was more too. He compliments his teammates on well-aimed crosses, and particularly with the younger players, like Jamal Musiala, he can be heard constantly re-inflating egos and reinforcing positive messages. Sometimes he's harsh as well, or at least he's forthright in what he expects from those alongside him. In the 2020 Pokal final against Bayer Leverkusen, Muller volleyed a pass from a throw-in into space in the penalty box, which Kingsley Coman failed to move into. "King, I've been playing that ball for 10 years, was Muller's retort. Carlo Ancelotti once described Muller as a great forward with an unorthodox skill set. And as time has proven, the key to getting the most out of him is to keep his teammates in tune. That was Koeman's reminder. Bayern inevitably won that game 4-2. But particularly in those ghost games, Muller could be heard directing Bayern's build-up phases, demanding the ball be sent into one area of the pitch or another, and at other times he was providing live commentary on a defender's marking technique, telling the rest of the world that he was having his shirt held, or most commonly, berating himself for an opportunity not taken. But perhaps the best way of portraying Muller is really as Bayern's footballing conscience. He's a born and raised Bavarian, and he lives up to the regional clichés. One bit of audio from that video caught him demanding better body language from his teammates, and attempting to straighten backs and restoring the strutting superiority that so many fans resent his team for having, but which no doubt helps to make them what they are. So, just like Bayern Munich keeps winning, Radio Muller never stops either. You can now check out Tifo's latest merchandise drop, where you can get these beautifully illustrated literal nickname t-shirts, such as Radio Muller, Pirlo the Metronome, or Harry Kane the Hurricane, and more. They also make the perfect gift for any football fan. So visit shop.tifofootball.com now, and thanks for watching.